welcome back to another NXT recap. NXT kicked off with Jada Parker and Thea Hale taking on Nikita Lyons and Carmen Petrovic with the Loki legend in their corner. The Loki legend tried to interfere by attacking Thea Hale while the ref was distracted, but it wasn't enough. Thea Hale eventually hit her splash in the corner onto Nikita Lyons to pick up the victory. After the match, Natalia's group tried to attack Jada and Thea, but the winners were able to fight them off. It was a lot of fun from the opening match that continued the rivalry between these guys, these women. I'm actually really liking the Loki legend has like 3 young talent against Jada Parker and Thea Hale. I'm really loving this rivalry feud. And then it was NXT champion Tony came out to the ring and called out Grayson Waller. Waller appeared above the crowd and claimed that he deserved NXT championship. Tony fired back by pointing out Waller has received plenty of tries, but has never been able to win the championship. And then Cruz Montana then joined came out to the crowd and started talking with them and made it clear that he also wanted a title. So Tony suggested that Waller and Cruz Cruz and Waller should face off each other to determine his next challenger at the next PLE. It was officially announced they'll meet at a one-on-one to get into the next PLE against the champ next week. So it'll be Waller and Cruz for a chance to verse him at Heatwave, the next PLE. So this, I'm not that interested in Tony D'Angelo's feuds. I'm loving that I'm loving that Grayson Waller is in WWE. In NXT. I'm loving that. But it's meh. And then it was the Women's Speeds Championship. Ren Sinclair defeated the Women's Speed Champion against Zarya. Both the women rushed to finish the match before the time limit, but neither could secure a victory. The match ended in a draw, meaning Ren Sinclair retained her championship. However, Ren also earned an opportunity at Zarya's NXT North American Championship. And angry Zarya attacked Ren after the match and delivered a huge F5. So maybe at Heatwave, it'll be like both titles are on the line and winner takes both. If that is, I think Zarya does win. I think they're going down the same route as Solruka. I feel like the two will meet again next week, this time with Zarya's championship on the line. I think Zarya will retain, but in a way that something, and then they'll have another one with both championships on the line. And then I'm actually mad at this result. The Vanity Project defended the NXT Tag Team Championship against Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights. Jackson, Drake, and Maya Lockwood attempted to help the Vanity Project, but they were eventually removed from ringside. Miles Bourne hit Ricky Smokes with the Born Again before Tavion Heights connected with the Height of Glory to win the match. Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights became the new NXT Tag Team Championship. This also made Bourne a double champion with Heights, captured his first championship in WWE. It was one of the biggest and most emotional moments of the show. It was, I wouldn't say the biggest, but it was emotional for them. Creeves versus EK Prosper faced in a short singles match. Prosper expected Keys to reply completely on his size and power, but Keeves surprisingly used a schoolboy roll-up to steal a victory. It showed that Keeves can win a match using more than just brute strength, although the finish made EK Prosper look completely caught off guard. This, again, I'm not that interested in this match. Keeves versus EK Prosper. Yeah. And then Charlotte, and then other storylines were developing. Charlotte Hill really revealed that he suffered a facial fracture during his match against Tristan Angels and has not been medically cleared to compete. There was also many more tension involving Dark State, while Dion Lennox was announced for a rematch against Saquon Sugars next week. And Robert Stone was shown speaking with an unnamed free agent, potentially teasing another new arrival for the NXT roster. And then main event, NXT Underground match. This was a great match. The main event saw Kendall Gray defend the NXT Women's Championship against Lola Vice in an underground match. This was the first time a championship has been defended in an underground match. This was easily the hardest hitting match of the night. Lola took the fight and sent Kendall crashing into the steel steps. Kendall suffered a nasty injury to her ear, forcing the match to be temporarily stopped while the medical team checked on her. And then after, despite being injured, and Kendall refused to quit, and then Lola accidentally knocked out the ref with a spinning back fist and appeared to make Kendall pass out in a submission. But there was no official available to call the match. While the ref recovered, Kendall countered Lola's hammer fist and locked in a brutal armbar. Kendall's armbar actually looks like it would kill. She is definitely. I feel like as soon as she loses, she should just get called up. She's a modern day Kurt Angle. And then Kendall continued applying pressure until Lola Vice finally tapped out. Kendall Gray retained the NXT Championship and became the first woman to defeat first woman to defeat Lola Vice in an underground match. After the two women showed respect to each other following incredible physical and dramatic championship fights, now I think Lola Vice should get called up to Raw or SmackDown. I really think she's ready. Or either become full-time on AAA. Get fully moved up to AAA, or go to Raw or SmackDown. That's what I think. Overall, this was a strong episode of NXT. The biggest moments were Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights winning the Tag Team Championships, and Kendall Gray surviving Lola Vice in an underground main event. The show also did a good job setting up next week with Ren Sinclair challenging Zarya, Grayson Waller facing off with Cruz for opportunity at Tony's NXT Championship. If I would rate this episode, it would be a 7.5 out of 10. The main event was excellent. The new tag team champs received great moments, but I really think Vanity Project should have held on to it for a bit longer. I don't really think this is the right team to lose it to. And several new rivalries continue to develop heading towards Heatwave. So a 7.5 out of 10 I'll rate this. Thanks for watching. Please comment down if you want. Please leave a comment down in the section. Other than that, like and subscribe. But that, I'm out. Peace.